In the 1973/74 season, FC Barcelona captivated fans worldwide, writing an incredible chapter in La Liga. After 14 long years living in the shadow of their Madrid rivals, the Catalan giants awakened with a mesmerizing total football style, a fiery style of play and masterful ball control. With the arrival of Saint Johan Cruyff, they not only convincingly won the national championship, but also became a symbol of the yearning for freedom and the vibrant identity of an entire nation. But behind those moments of glory, behind the historic 5-0 victory at the Bernabéu, were people with very different destinies. 5 decades have passed, and time has etched different marks on their lives. Some went on to conquer new heights in coaching, some chose a quiet path to contemplate life, and others had to end their journey with immeasurable sorrow. Let's look back at the tumultuous journey of the players who formed the soul of Barcelona's golden generation. Salvador Sidorni was the anchor of peace in the defense, a reliable barrier in goal. At 32, an age of maturity and composure, Sidorni played 30 outstanding matches, making a significant contribution to protecting the results of all-out attacks. With his sharp reflexes and skillful command of the defense, he left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans, especially when he won the Zamora Trophy for the best goalkeeper of the season. Sidorni's performance that year was a combination of seasoned experience and a heart that always burned with love for the Blaugrana colors. Following the resounding success of the 1973/74 season, Sidorni's career remained tied to Camp Nou until his retirement in 1976. He was a player of rare loyalty, dedicating his entire peak career to a single club. After hanging up his gloves, Sidorni chose a quieter path, away from the media frenzy and the pressures of coaching. He returned to live a simple life in his native Catalonia, spending time with his family and participating in local community activities. His life unfolded peacefully, where he is remembered as an exemplary gentleman of Spanish football. Most thought-provoking is the connection between his role as a silent guardian on the pitch and his real life. This steadfastness and composure seem to have become an inherent quality that helped him withstand the vicissitudes of time. Today, nearly half a century after retiring from football, Salvador Sidorni, at the age of 84, lives a peaceful life with his family. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and unwavering dedication. Toño de la Cruz, in that team, embodied resilience, a left back with seemingly inexhaustible energy. At the age of 26, he played every minute in all 34 matches of the season, scoring one crucial goal. With his seamless transition between attack and defense and precise interceptions, de la Cruz displayed a masterful performance, becoming a dangerous attacking force on the wing that perfectly facilitated coach Rinus Michels's playing style. He was not just a defensive player, but also the initiator of sharp attacking moves. Following that historic season, de la Cruz's career continued to flourish, making him a key player for the Spanish national team at the 1978 World Cup. After retiring in 1979, he didn't leave football but transitioned to coaching, briefly managing Barcelona in 2003. His personal life was marked by a relentless pursuit of learning and adapting to new roles in football. De la Cruz was always known for his sharp intellect and professional work ethic. The connection between the image of a silent hero always covering for his teammates on the field and a dedicated coach off the field seems strangely consistent. He lived a disciplined and responsible life, maintaining humility even at the height of his fame. Today, at 78, Toño de la Cruz lives a peaceful life with his family in Barcelona after retiring from coaching. His journey is a testament to relentless effort, and his quiet runs from years past will forever be etched in the most glorious pages of Catalan football history. Francisco Fernandez Rodriguez, also known as Gallego, was a steely center-back, a true barrier in the defense. At 29, with an ideal physique and a fierce, combative style, he played 22 matches and contributed 2 crucial goals. Gallego's performance demonstrated unwavering resilience. He directly extinguished the last hopes of opposing strikers with his strength and fiery fighting spirit, playing a vital role in Barca's achievement of conceding the fewest goals in the league that year. After his resounding success at Camp Nou, Gallego returned to his hometown club Sevilla and continued to play at the highest level for many more years. He is one of the best central defenders in the history of Spanish football, leaving his mark with nearly 500 appearances in La Liga. After retiring, Gallego chose a quiet life, away from the spotlight of top-level football, but still frequently appears at commemorative events of both Sevilla and Barcelona. His personal life is peaceful, where he finds joy with his family and simple personal hobbies. What is thought-provoking is the complete contrast between the image of a fierce warrior on the pitch and a gentle, approachable person off the field. It seems that his aggressive tackles were merely a way of showing his responsibility to his team, while his true nature was one of tolerance and composure. Today, long after hanging up his boots, Gallego, at the age of 81, lives a peaceful life with his family in Seville. His journey is a testament to physical strength and unwavering willpower, and continues to be an example of professionalism for young central defenders today. Miguel Bernardo Bianchetti, who would later become known worldwide as Migueli or Tarzan. Bauer began the 1973-74 season in humble beginnings at the young age of 22. Although he only played one game in that championship-winning season, it marked the start of a living legend. With his muscular physique and long, romantic hair, Migueli displayed the qualities of a great center-back: physical strength, superb aerial ability, and a fighting spirit that treated every match as a life-or-death battle. Migueli's career after 1974 was a remarkable journey, as he became the player with the most appearances for Barcelona in history for decades, before being surpassed by Xavi and Messi. He won countless titles, from La Liga to European Cups, and was always the undisputed leader of the defense. Off the field, Migueli was an introverted person, rarely sharing details about his personal life. But he was always actively involved in charitable activities, especially supporting injured athletes. What is thought-provoking is that the image of a formidable Tarzan on the pitch was that of an incredibly humble and quiet man off the field. He didn't need fame to feel happy, only knowing that he had given his all for the team. Today, at 74, Migueli is living a peaceful life with his family, even though he's no longer at the peak of his form. Whenever he appears in the new camp stands, the flame of passion within him still burns brightly, and his name is always chanted by fans with all the respect reserved for an immortal legend. Juan Manuel Asensi is the heart and soul of the midfield, a brilliant attacking midfielder with masterful tactical vision. At the age of 24, the prime of his youth, he has played in 34 full matches and scored 11 goals, a remarkable number for a midfielder. With his magical left foot and dazzling dribbling, Asensi has delivered brilliant performances, becoming the perfect link between midfield and attack, directly contributing to the explosive attacking style of Barca. Following his glorious 1974 season, Asensi continued to dedicate himself to Barcelona for many more years, wearing the captain's armband and leading the team to the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup in 1979. After retiring in Mexico in 1983, he returned to his homeland and became involved in youth development, while also venturing into the sports equipment business. Asensi's personal life is very stable. He is known as a man of refined manners and extreme professionalism. Most noteworthy is the connection between his image as a sophisticated artist on the pitch and his decisive, sharp mind off the field. He played football not only with his feet but also with his intellect, and this contributed to his success even after leaving the pitch. Today, at 76 years old, Juan Manuel Asensi lives a peaceful life with his family in his hometown of Alicante. His journey is a testament to the combination of innate talent and persistent effort, and he continues to be an inspiration for future maestros of world football. Hugo Sotil, affectionately known as El Cholo by fans, was an indispensable part of Barcelona's devastating attacking trio that year. At the age of 24, the Peruvian player played all 34 matches and contributed 11 goals. With his spontaneous style of play, dazzling dribbling, and remarkably effective partnership with Johan Cruyff, Sotil left a deep impression on Catalan fans. His performance that year was not just about football, but also about the beauty of freedom and the wild instincts of South America infused into modern European football. After his resounding success at Barca, Sotil's career began to face difficulties due to regulations regarding foreign players and personal issues. He returned to Peru to play and continued to win titles in his homeland, but the peak of his career seemed to have ended in that glorious summer of 1974. Sotil's life after football was full of ups and downs. At times, he faced economic and health challenges, but the love of the Peruvian people and the coolies for him never faded. He lived a life full of emotions, sometimes flamboyant but always sincere. What is thought-provoking is the image of an improvisational artist on the pitch, having to confront the turbulent realities of life. It seems that his spontaneity on the field was his way of escaping the hardships of fate. Today, at the age of 76, Hugo Sotil is living a peaceful life in Lima, Peru. Although he no longer possesses the glory of yesteryear, his eyes still light up whenever he talks about the 1973/74 season, and his journey continues to inspire the younger generation with its romantic era of football. Antoni Torres was affectionately nicknamed Lavi, Grandpa, by his teammates and fans for his calm demeanor and absolute reliability in defense. At 30 years old, he was a solid rock, playing 31 courageous matches to protect Sadurni's goal. With his excellent situational awareness and powerful yet sportsmanship in his saves, Torres displayed a masterful style of play, becoming a source of inspiration for his more flamboyant teammates further up the field. After the glory of 1974, Torres's career gradually came to an end when he retired in 1976. However, his love for Barcelona never faded. He opened a youth football academy bearing his name, dedicating himself to teaching skills and professional ethics to the younger generation. Torres's everyday life was very simple. He spent most of his time with his family and his passion for youth development, staying away from the illusory glamour of fame. The most thought-provoking aspect is the connection between his role as a guardian on the field and his dedication to nurturing football dreams off the field. While on the pitch, he was a tough warrior. Off the field, Antoni Torres was a kind and gentle grandfather, respected by everyone for his sincerity and humility. However, that glorious and turbulent journey came to an abrupt end. On February 24, 2011, Antoni Torres passed away at the age of 67 due to a devastating cancer. His death left a huge void in the hearts of Barcelona fans. His legacy is not only one of beautiful football, but also a thought-provoking life story of dedication and compassion. Marcial Pina, in that Barcelona squad, was a brilliant central midfielder, considered one of the best minds in Spanish football. At the age of 27, he had a phenomenal season, playing 32 games and scoring 17 goals, leading the team's scoring charts. With his exquisite individual technique, superb free-kick ability, and incisive passing, Marcial delivered a dazzling performance, becoming a fearsome striker from the second line and a terror to every defense. After 1974, Marcial's career continued to flourish when he moved to Atletico Madrid, becoming one of the few players beloved at both of Spain's biggest clubs. After retiring, he chose to become a businessman and occasionally participate in football commentary, maintaining a certain distance from the pitch to enjoy his private life. Marcial's personal life is very peaceful. He dedicates much of his time to his passions of gardening and golf, demonstrating a philosophy of life that balances past glory with present tranquility. What is thought-provoking is the connection between his role as a playmaker on the field and how he shaped his life after football. The finesse in every shot seems to have transformed into a profound understanding in his choice to live a quiet life. Today, at 79, Marcial Pina is living a peaceful life with his family. His journey is a testament to a great talent who always knows how to keep the best for himself, and his name will forever be remembered as one of Barcelona's greatest goal-scoring midfielders. Juan Carlos was the heart and soul of the midfield, a player with the blood of a warrior and absolute dedication to that championship-winning Barcelona team. At the age of 28, he played all 34 matches and scored 7 goals, numbers that attest to his irreplaceable influence. With his fiery playing style, superb ball recovery ability, and unwavering fighting spirit, Juan Carlos was the one who kept Barcelona's momentum running smoothly amidst the storms of pressure. He was the silent captain, always knowing how to lift his teammates' spirits in the most difficult moments. After the historic 1973/74 season, Juan Carlos continued his association with Barcelona for another season before moving to Racing Santander to end his career in his homeland. After retiring, he transitioned to coaching, dedicating many years to leading local teams and participating in Racing's management. Juan Carlos's life is a story of integrity and loyalty. He lived a simple life, without seeking glory, and always held a special affection for the places he visited. Most thought-provoking is the connection between the image of a courageous warrior on the field and a calm, humble person off the field. While on the field, he was a hero, always charging into the thick of things. Off the field, he chose a quiet life, enjoying the simple pleasures of the ordinary. However, that glorious and turbulent journey had to come to an end. On January 16, 2003, Juan Carlos passed away at the age of 57 due to a serious illness. His death left a huge void in the hearts of fans in Cantabria and Catalonia, leaving behind a legacy of noble footballing character and an indomitable fighting spirit. Johan Cruyff is the embodiment of versatility and unwavering loyalty. At 31, this seasoned warrior has played 32 matches, readily filling any position in midfield or defense to ensure the smooth functioning of the system. Although he doesn't score goals, Cruyff's presence is a guarantee of solidity and iron discipline. He is a silent hero, sacrificing moments of individual brilliance to lay the foundation for his teammates' success. Cruyff's playing career began and ended at Camp Nou, making him one of the greatest one-club legends. After retiring, he continued his contributions on the coaching bench and was instrumental in leading Barcelona to the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup in 1979 in Basel, the club's first continental title. He then held many important roles in the management and youth academy, making significant contributions to building Barca's football philosophy. Cruyff's personal life was exemplary. He dedicated his entire life to football and his family, always maintaining the composure of an intellectual on the pitch. What is remarkable is how the image of a silent hero on the field strangely mirrored his real life. He was always the man behind the great successes of the team. Today, at the age of 83, Johan Cruyff lives a peaceful life in Barcelona. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and tireless dedication, continuing to inspire younger generations about the value of loyalty and service. Quique Costas, in the 1973-74 season, played the role of a formidable defensive midfielder or center-back. At the age of 27, he had already played 31 matches, becoming a solid shield in front of the defense. With his aggressive playing style, excellent one-on-one tackling ability, and iron discipline, Costas excelled at cleaning up the midfield, allowing Cruyff and Rexach to freely create further up the pitch. His performances were a testament to his dedication and high sense of responsibility. After retiring in 1980, Quique Costas dedicated much of his life to youth coaching at the prestigious La Masia Academy. He was the mentor who nurtured many gems for Spanish football, including the generation of Pep Guardiola. Costas's life was one of quiet dedication behind the scenes. He lived a simple life, enjoying the joy of watching his students grow. What is thought-provoking is the connection between his role as a protector on the field and how he protected and nurtured young talents off the field. While a tough warrior on the pitch, off the field, Quique Costas was a gentle yet strict mentor, always respected by generations of players. Today, at 78, Quique Costas is living a peaceful life with his family after retirement. His journey is a testament to the relentless effort and dedication of a true professional footballer, continuing to inspire those who believe in the power of quiet dedication. Johan Cruyff. At the age of 26, upon arriving in Catalonia from Ajax, he completely transformed the club. He played 26 games and scored 16 goals, but those numbers can never fully capture his impact. Cruyff was more than just a player. He was a philosopher, an architect on the pitch with a free, intelligent, and authoritative style of play. His performance that year saved an entire generation of Barcelona fans, bringing them from darkness into the light with the brilliance of his genius. Cruyff's journey after 1974 was one of the greatest epics in football history. He not only achieved brilliant success on the pitch, but also became the architect of Barcelona's dream team on the coaching bench, laying the foundation for the club's entire football philosophy that continues to this day. Off the pitch, Cruyff was a strong, straightforward, intelligent, and innovative personality. He founded the Johan Cruyff Foundation to help disabled children play sports, demonstrating a compassionate heart behind the cool exterior of a genius. What is truly thought-provoking is how the image of a savior on the pitch perfectly reflected his life. He was born to change the game, whether on the pitch or in life. However, this glorious and revolutionary journey came to an abrupt end. On March 24, 2016, Johan Cruyff passed away at the age of 68 due to lung cancer. His passing left an irreplaceable void in the world of football. His legacy is not just about titles or beautiful goals, but an enduring football philosophy. Carlos Rexach was a key right-wing forward, a true son of Barcelona. At 27, with his nimble feet and perfectly accurate crosses, he played 28 games and contributed 9 crucial goals. Rexach was more than just a pure winger. He played with finesse and a keen eye, always knowing when to be in the right place to finish Cruyff's assists. His performances demonstrated a pure love for his hometown team. After the 1974 season, Rexach continued to dedicate himself to Barca until his retirement in 1981, becoming one of the greatest players in the club's history. After hanging up his boots, he became Johan Cruyff's indispensable right-hand man in the Dream Team era, and later discovered and signed Lionel Messi on a historic napkin. Rexach's life was a constant flow alongside Barcelona. He lived freely, was witty, and always viewed life through an optimistic lens. What is thought-provoking is the connection between his role as a playmaker on the field and how he shaped the team's future by discovering young talents. While on the field, he was a flamboyant artist. Off the field, Carlos Rexach was a witty and insightful person. Today, at 78 years old, Carlos Rexach lives a peaceful life with his family, continuing to make a significant contribution to the club. His journey is a testament to his intense love of football and unwavering loyalty, forever remaining a part of the soul of Catalonia.